morning, welcome to breakfast where we have been on.
We're back in the car and we've just left York this morning and we're on our way further up north into Scotland. So today's plan is to drive about 220 miles from York to Scotland. So we leave England in just about an hour or so and then cross over into Scotland.
But on the way, we have a plan to stop by this castle where Harry Potter, Hermione and Ron Weasley learned how to ride on their broom.
Yeah. So I don't know if it's going to be open. Google Maps says it's going to be closed, but even if we can get a glimpse of it from the outside, that would be super awesome.
Right now we're on this motorway called A1. But if you ask me how the drive is, I would say it's really boring because the scenery is the same throughout. From the time we left London till here, it's the same thing.
Yeah, it's all just very gently rolling hills.
Yeah.
Because it's autumn, the colors are still very nice. We really like it, but it's pretty much very consistent in what you're seeing. There's not much of variety. Yeah. Occasionally, though, we did get to see some sheep here and there. It's always fun to see them. They look quite different from the sheep that we've generally seen in other parts of the world.
Yeah, and today morning it was really foggy as the sun was rising. So that view was really pretty.
Now we're on our way to the castle. So it's another 45-50 minutes of driving.
Yeah.
That over there is the Alnwick Castle. The very same castle where Harry Potter and his friends rode the broomstick for the first time and learned to play Quiditch. We just made it to the entrance of Alnwick Castle.
But it's closed. It's closed till March.
6 months of closure.
Yeah.
I mean, we did see it on Google Maps that it may be closed, but we didn't think it was entirely closed.
Yeah, we thought it would be for a few hours during the day and maybe we can see.
But we just spoke to one of the security officers here. He said it's not possible to get in because the royal family is here right now and they're not entertaining visitors.
Yeah, but he did tell us that you can go down this road. There's a bridge and if you turn right, you'll get beautiful views of the castle. So let's try that.
Wow.
What are you seeing, Shish?
You see the tower there? And then there are a few statues on top. That's the same tower which Neville Longbottom hit while he was playing. And then he drops down from top of the tower to the ground on the lawn and then he breaks his hand. It's the same spot.
So the Alnwick Castle is actually inhabited by a royal family even today. They're called the Duke and Duchess of Northumberland. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, just imagine staying in this castle with your family. You have all this big land around and then there's a river flowing in the side.
It's so nice.
Wow.
We're so lucky. I mean, it would have been super nice if we could see it inside too, but the outside is so fascinating. We realized that this one is one of the main filming locations of Harry Potter for the external bits, because this is where, apart from Quiditch, even just running around on the castle yard, all of that is just from here.
Yeah, this is where they run down from the castle to go to Hagrid's place, right?
Yeah, I think that
and into the dark forbidden forest.
So there are quite a bit of thick woods on that side.
Yeah.
It's really nice. And the little river here is actually separating public access to the private land of the castle.
Yeah.
So it's nice that we at least got to see it from here.
Yeah, it's getting cloudy now.
Oh, maybe now we can see it better. Okay, now it's better.
Well, all the outside part of the Harry Potter film was filmed here, But the inside part was filmed in Oxford. You can see that in our previous vlog from Oxford.
Yeah.
In Christchurch.
Christchurch College in the Oxford University area is actually one of the biggest sources of inspiration as a filming location for the internal, like the dining hall. And
The big staircase. Then the Tom Quad, the quadrangle.
oh yeah. So you can see all those spots in our last vlog from Oxford. It's actually pretty cool.
All these years I would like wonder like where would they set up all these things? Like how wild their imagination would have been.
Yeah.
But now I see these places actually exist.
It's pretty accessible to a common person here to see these kind of things. So it's nice. But the crazy part is they built most of the Harry Potter filming locations inside the studios, which are not too far from where we were staying with our friends Priyank and family in Watford.
We were looking forward to go to the studio because online I had read that you can actually go into the great dining hall and then you can see the staircase which leads to the Dumbledore's office. Then there were so many locations there. As soon as we reached London, we tried to book the tickets for it, and then we quickly realized that the tickets were sold out till January, 3 months in advance.
That's crazy. So obviously we're not sticking around until then in the UK. So maybe some other time in life when we come back around here, we'd definitely like to go there.
Yeah.
Now we're heading back to the car. We still have a fairly long drive ahead to Scotland.
This is so cool. This is actually an old railway station which has been converted to a bookshop now. And all the bookshelves here are wooden shelves, and they have kept comfy sofas in between where you can actually sit and read books. And they also have a cafe inside, so I can smell the coffee coming. This feels like a dream place, you know. There's coffee, there's books, there's comfy chairs. I can live here forever. Oh, it's warm here. I think all these are a part of the Forbidden Forest. We just stopped at the gas station here, and it's our first time filling petrol to our car. We have no clue what to do here. There are no people at the petrol bunk. It's all self-service. It's 22, 23, 24. So both our cars do not work here. I guess there is some limit for tap and pay, but even if we try to insert it in this spot, our cards were not working. We stopped at Asda first. The same error happened, but there was no option to go to the counter there and pay. So we came to this petrol bunk in Tesco, and here they have an option. Either you can pay by card here or go to the counter there and then pay. So we just fill up the petrol. It
for about 27.17 pound, and Navneet has gone in to pay at the cashier. I can see a smiling face on Navneet. I think it worked. It's the Atlantic Ocean for the first time.
So if you keep going that way, swimming right across, you'll eventually reach Europe. I think it's the Netherlands, if I'm not wrong, that you will get to first from here.
That's the water right there, the North Sea. We are almost entering Scotland.
Scottish border.
Look at that! It's the Scottish flag. We are leaving England and we are entering Scotland. We are crossing a border without having to pass through immigration.
That's nice that both of these countries form the same one country.
There's no barrier or anything to identify that this is Scotland and this is England. It's just the flag there.
I wonder if they should just rename these sub-countries into states like in India.
And look at that view there.
So this Alnwick Castle is actually inhabited by a
Roman king.
royal.
Just stand still, we can click our picture.
No, it won't because the lighting is very bad.
Welcome to Edinburgh. Edinburgh.
Edinburgh.